And welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Chicago Sky. Alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for joining us. Pass to Strickland. As we continue in the 2020s, phrases like offensive rating, pace, true shooting, they've all become common to hear. So what's your take on the acceptance of advanced analytics?
I really like it, Blake, because they provide a level of analysis that all teams use to not only look at their own team and evaluate within, but scout other teams. But the big key is context. A player might have a poor true shooting percentage, but perhaps she is being asked to take a lot of tough shots.
And I love a stat like box plus minus, a stat that shows how big an effect there is when you aren't on the court. But look, at the end of the day, guys, you know me. I'm old school. Players are going to get judged on rings.
Never one to set limitations on her abilities. Parker is working on her ability to stretch the floor.
Now here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job.
To the inside, Quigley up and in on the layup.
Whoa, the long bomb. Allie Quigley has no fear to let it fly. It's in her DNA to shoot.
During the basketball stoppage of 2020, Allie Quigley stole the show one night in a game of horse on national TV. The multiple-time three-point contest champion, Quigley knocked out future Hall of Famer Chris Paul in the horse competition quarterfinals, drawing love from all around the basketball world.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
Pass to Williams. Now Laney. And the basket is good. And for Quigley, her signature shot inspired thousands of hoopers.
Well, Quigley used a sit-and-shoot shot to help defeat CP3. From there, she started the Quarantine Quigley Challenge online with basketball players everywhere sharing their trick shots, bringing some laughs and love to a tough situation.
Quigley gets the bucket.
That's just great all around. The passer gets the assist. Quigley gets the points. Good teamwork.
The Dream on offense. 8-point game. Left side, Williams. Here's Laney. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And at last, they get one to fall.
As a big, sometimes your height is a huge help passing-wise. It allows players like Williams to get a clear view of open players.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Carter. Deflected. And here we go, the Sky fast break. And Vandersloot gets it to go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Outside Williams.
He got to her just enough on that shot to throw her off.
Here's Copper. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Boy, Brian, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
And a new group getting ready for the Dream.
Kennedy Carter goes by the nickname Hollywood, and the 2020 4th overall pick is known to put on a show offensively. In each of Carter's 3 years in college, she averaged over 20 points per game. That includes scoring 46 in a game as a freshman.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Stevens, that's good. And with Carter, she's known for how dynamic she is with the ball.
Well, to score like she did against the best competition in such a tough league in college at just 5'7", Carter's quicks are fantastic. Welcome to Atlanta by Hawk star Trae Young. Carter hopes to have a similar impact on the Dream. You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
And here we go, the Dream on the fast break. Pass to Agnew. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. Williams with it from outside the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And that one's good. Billings.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Here's to Shields. And another basket for Chicago.
Yeah, they're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. This just isn't going to cut it if they want a chance at winning this game.
Not at all. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. I mean, effort-wise, execution-wise, something. They've got to do better.
Williams with it. Guarded now by Carter. Took him no time at all on that one.
Everything's going according to plan for them offensively so far. Coaching staff has got to be impressed.
And I'm impressed. I mean, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. They're scoring with confidence.
And there it is.
Smart pass by Carter. I mean, Kennedy draws so much attention. It allows teammates to get open and find spaces.
Beyond the arc, Hebert, shot is good.
Boy, they're shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Yeah, how do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss right now.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Count it.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Goes back up. Misses the layup. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. It's the sky. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Sky here, they've been putting on a show for us.
It's been fun to watch. Everybody out there looking to make the extra pass in the first quarter.
I'll tell you what stands out for me. It's been a total team effort out there. Just fantastic basketball being played.
And it's Glory Johnson off the drive. Tries again. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
A solid foul shooter, especially for a forward. Johnson is around 75% for her career.
Live from Bradenton, Florida, we're here with WNBA action. And Brian, how do you think this season will be remembered with the bubble and everything going on?
Well, some might say this season is even tougher than other seasons. No fans, health and safety restrictions, just unprecedented playing conditions. So I think this year's champion will certainly still have its worthy place in WNBA history.
From 15 feet away, and that one's good. Billings.
The correct decision from Courtney Williams. We've seen her assist numbers skyrocket since her rookie season back in 2017.
Stolen away. And here we go, the Dream on the fast break. Pulls up for 3. Rebound Chicago. Here's to Shields. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
First trip to the line for her here. And the first one drops, so both teams making some changes here.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so she hits both of them.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along, and I've been getting more and more engaged.
And it's paying dividends. I mean, they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second.
And Vandersloot gets it to go.
After making her first WNBA All-Star appearance as a rookie in 2011, Courtney Vandersloot had to wait until 2019 for her next one, about 8 seasons. But that shows her resiliency because she never stopped working on her craft. Winning is what ultimately matters, but it's always nice to get recognized for your hard work with All-Star appearances.
Parker with the double team. To the paint. Here's Billings. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
Her shooting has been so good today. She may have to take it upon herself to get her team out of this hole.
And with Vandersloot already earning a couple All-Star selections, Brian, how can she continue to build on that?
Well, it's about consistency, Blake, because every year, new players enter the league, and they want to replace you. So you have to constantly evolve your game, whether it's shooting, passing, or just making your teammates better. And I think Vandersloot has shown the ability to do that at a high level.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things. They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Strickland outside. And just miss after miss right now. Here's Copper. And no good. And the Dream going the other way now. Outside Williams. Strickland outside. Williams. Parker defending. Laney outside. Shot clock at 6. Strickland. The putback. Here's Billings. And stolen by Dolson. And here we go, the sky fast break. And that one's good.
Well, in the open floor, DeShields plays with incredible flair. And we've seen some crazy behind-the-back passes in transition from her too, but that time she took it herself.
From 13, they get it back. Williams misses from close range.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Laney covered by DeShields. Here's Billings. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. Pulls it from 20, and she nails the jumper.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
Here's Williams. The shot, no good. Courtney Vandersloot with some nice D. Here's Dolson, and there are the Sky with another bucket.
Well, from this far out, it's easy money for Dolson, a fantastic shooter for a 5. She can even extend it out to 3-point range.
And that one's good. Billings.
What a job she's doing here. I mean, her second quarter has been even better than her first.
It's Shakina Strickland on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3. Pulls it. And it's Chicago with another.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
A nice shot by Vandersloot.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
The Dream again can't hit.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Parker gets the bucket.
Bringing hustle and heart to the court, Parker has become indispensable for her team.
Outside Williams. Inside Billings. That one goes in.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off
off the charts.
Dolson's shot's good.
Is there a better shooting player at 6'5" in the WNBA? Dolson about 40% for her career beyond the arc.
So as we can... Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. On offense, here are the Sky.
Well, despite being the 8th overall pick back in the 2016 WNBA draft, Courtney Williams was actually traded during her rookie year. Williams played just 6 games with the Mercury before she was sent to play for the Connecticut Sun. But really, it wasn't the worst thing for her career. She found a role with Connecticut and made the finals with them in 2019.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, and that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to this point. To score at under 6 feet, inside, against good D, you have to be tough like Courtney Vandersloot.
And Brian, with Courtney Williams getting traded in her first WNBA season, how do you think that helped her grow as an overall player?
I'm sure it wasn't easy for her, Blake, but at least she learned the business side of basketball early. Some players don't get traded until later in their careers, and then they just don't really know how to handle it. But I'm proud of the way Williams took it in stride and refused to let it stop her career ascension.
All right, let me put this hypothetical out there. You have the final possession of the game. You need to score to win. Of anyone in the league, who do you want to have the ball?
I'm going to go with Diana Taurasi. She's easily the all-time leading scorer in WNBA history for a reason, guys. She figures out ways to score. She's also made more clutch shots than just about anyone we've ever seen.
I'll go a little younger with Brianna Stewart. Standing at 6'4", the former MVP can shoot over any defender, but she also has the handles to get around defenders and create some space. That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Got that one up quick.
Everything going to plan to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Carter with it. Now guarded by Dolson. And the shot goes in.
Well, this is where she makes her money, in the paint. Williams can score many different ways down low.
Williams, Johnson defending. And Williams gets it to go.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Outside Carter. Goes up on the stripe. Rebound Chicago.
With her missing literally everything she's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And Williams gets it to go.
She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
To the middle. Shot's good by Johnson.
That's really her bread and butter, getting points inside. Johnson has tremendous ability to finish the play.
The high post shot. No good. So Chicago will take it the other way. Outside Quigley. To the left wing, Dolson. And another back. Basket for Chicago.
When a player has confidence like Dolson, you see the pass coming and expect her to take the shot immediately.
They double her with Dolson. Laney, good.
Well, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Dolson, she's guarded by Williams. Wasted no time on that one.
Even for a player like Quigley, who is known for her ability to score, you have someone that open, you can't miss her.
Carter with it. Vandersloot covering. Carter, that's good.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Here's Stevens. Yes, and it's Allie Quigley picking up the assist.
The defense really slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low. Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Well, guys, Allie Quigley has to be one of the best long-range shooters in the WNBA. She certainly takes a lot of threes, but that's because she makes a lot of threes. Don't forget, she won the WNBA All-Star three-point contest in 2017 and then won it again in 2018. Back-to-back years.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Outside Williams. Down low. And Williams gets it to go.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
Pass to Stevens. Stolen by Laney. Johnson outside. Outside Carter. No good from outside.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
From past the arc. Laney with it, working on Stevens. Outside Williams. And Vandersloot over to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here's Atlanta. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Sky opening a... And while we have the chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this is what being on the same page looks like. Fantastic feed and a heads-up play all around.
And how can you not be a fan of a sequence like that? This is what beautiful basketball is all about.
Yeah, unselfishness, just wonderful stuff.
And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Here's Brown. And that's collected by Diamond to Shields. Here's Colson. The basket good off the assist from Ruthie Hebert.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Dietrich kept alive by Atlanta.
There's another opportunity. I mean, everything is going right for them. Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Here's Agnew. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Way to work the backboard and get them that extra bonus possession. That'll allow them to run the clock down even more.
Took him no time at all on that one.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from three-point range.
Yeah, it's been pronounced and definitely a big factor to point to in this game.
To the paint. And the basket by Brown.
Backed by a strong body frame, Brown has no problem with the occasional contact finish.
On the wing, Diamond to Shields. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Tries it from 9. Here's Hebert. And there are the Sky with another bucket.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
The shot by Brown, no good. Pass breaks Chicago. And the ball out of play, the Dream will have it. And the Sky making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Dietrich. Agnew. Here's Davis. Clock at 6. And here's Dietrich. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. From the high post, and another basket for Chicago.
Ripping and running, they have a big advantage in transition buckets.
They just seem to have the fresher legs, and they're putting them to good use.
Here's Davis. The Dream again can't hit.
They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Here's Davis. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Banked in off the glass.
That's deflating for a team. Coughing the ball up, then having it turn into immediate points at the other end.
Yeah, that just feels like giving up 2 buckets.
Davis. Here's Brown. Count the basket.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
Here's Copper. And it's blocked by Kaylani Brown. And that one drops. And so here's Atlanta. Here's Davis. Brown. And the layup falls.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
Here's Copper. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
Great communication between teammates there.
And that one misses.
Well, every team would like a player who can finish in the paint, and Ruthie Hebert is a player who did just that in college. A top 10 pick by Chicago in 2020, Hebert shot 65% for her career, leading the country at 68% during her senior season.
Here's Prince. The basket good off the assist from Ruthie Hebert.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
And the basket by Mavunga.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Pass to Davis. Tries to keep it alive, but she gets it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Carter. Offline with a 3. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. When she's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, so tough for a defender, as easy a three-pointer as you're going to get.
Outside Carter. No problem for Chicago as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really